What's up, YouTube fam? We back with this week's episode of the Furman Rebuild Dynasty NCAA 19, man, with the 2019 season rosters, man. When we were out here, we just lost a bad game against Texas State. The score was 10-0, a defensive struggle, man. Furman's offense is kept in check as they lose 10-0 to Texas State. So Texas State goes to 5-3 on the season, 4-1 win, and we're at 500, 2-3 on the season in the conference. So my coach do have an upgrading skill tree. He leveled up, and we're leaning it towards recruiting once again. So we want to increase the total points of recruiting in the last few weeks. That's to help us on the last end of our recruiting trail. And once we get this recruiting trail underway into the off season, we hopefully have some guys nabbed by now. So we're going to give out these points right now before we advance. But that game for Texas State was I don't think it was a defense that we came up to in the conference that gave us such a fight like that. That was something new to us. Like, I wasn't expecting it based off of the ability of their team. Like, man, they were like waiting on us. They were like, hey, y'all coming out here? Okay, yeah, we're gonna show y'all love. Y'all think y'all are the underdogs? We want to go for the title. But it was a good game. I chuck it up to those guys, man. Pretty hard fought game. And this week we're going on the road, and we're gonna hopefully try to steal a couple games on the road, man. We can get 2 more wins, we'll be happy. Some happy campers, buddy. But we're going to advance here, and we're going to South Alabama. But an 0-10 loss this year. Our first shutout of the year to a Texas State team, man. Like I said, the defense, we know Brian London. He's holding down that defense, and he is no slouch. But yeah. So we're going against USA, man. They got a pretty good running game. The quarterback is pretty good, and also the running back Xavier, I forgot his last name, he's pretty good. I think he's a senior. And they have a pretty good offense. And I think they like to spread the ball out a lot and get you out of the spread offense and make your defense, really be one-on-one with a lot of their players. And they have pretty good athletes. And South Alabama, all the rejects that Alabama don't want, South Alabama gets. So also, man, hopefully we can nab some guys this week, man. Hopefully we can get that DN kid that we've been fighting for. Hopefully we can convince Chance to come back and anything else. So we do have a couple of commits this week. We're still fighting for Anthony Chase here. He's still got us. We're in a recruiting battle with 2 schools. And JJ committed to us. We got another cornerback. Just in case we don't get Anthony Chase, JJ is he has the overall look similar Anthony, but the upside on Anthony is a little better. And the right tackle, we're able to get somebody, an offensive lineman, that is going to help us. And also we got locked out by Aaron Smith, and this is our guy, man. This is the guy that we wanted, Aaron Smith, man. We're going to use our lock skill up for him because we're trying to get him back. And Dustin, he committed to us as a running back. Kendall Williams, he's going to Georgia Tech. A lot of guys are deciding now. At the end of the season, they're deciding where they want to go. They're committing. And we're over here fighting for these guys, the last few that we can get. So as they got us, the 4-4 Paladins hit the road after losing 10-0 at home. And we're going to USA, man. Similar record to Texas State, 5-3, but they're 3-2 in the conference. Okay, so they got us beat in every aspect of the game again. You know, it's an uphill battle for us. We're dropped some points after getting shut out. We're now got 24.8 points per game, 20.5 for the other team. Defensively, we are slightly better than them guys, but your defense, your offense have to do something, you know. Our rush offense is similar. Our pass offense, man, they could throw the ball a lot better than we can. And we know 5 for like 30 something on last game for my guy Hannon, man. He has to get it together. Especially we'll be on the road this week too. It's gonna be some tough times for him. And middle linebacker Barge is there. He's out for the season. They got a center. He's out for the season. So maybe we can get some rush up front with our 3-man front on the center, because they have a center that's out, and hopefully it's an inexperienced center that we go up against. And defensively, hope that's their starting linebacker. So that's the key of the defensive linebacker, and hopefully we can use that to our advantage and get to the second level and make big runs. Our average attendance actually went up. So South Alabama beat FCS West 24-21, a struggle. Got blew out by Tennessee as we expect. They beat Western Kentucky, a great team. They lost to Troy, very close. They beat Georgia Southern 17-7. Okay, so Georgia Southern is GS and Georgia State is GSU. And they beat Texas State, who beat us. So that's kind of scary. But they lost to Arkansas State, who we beat. So, you never know in the Sun Belt. If it's your week to shine, you'll shine, man. So as you see, we lost that last game. We were on a 2-game winning streak, the longest winning streak we had all year long, and our longest winning streak so far in the FBS. So we on the road for the next 3 games. It's going to be tough. We're going up against a tough University of South Alabama team. Then we going up against Troy. And then we go to Georgia Southern, man, which is not going to be easy. Then we ended off against a 3-5 ULM team right now. So we want to see how we fare. USA quarterback throwing under 50% of his passes, 7 for 10, nothing there. But Xavier Johnson, just like I was saying, 23 carries, 100 yards last game, averaging 5.8 a carry, 91 yards per game. That's their offense, and that's who they rely on to get them their points and their yards and put them in good position. So we'll see a lot about him. And we're there. My guy wasn't able to eclipse the 1,000-yard mark because he had his season low in passing yards probably, and his completion 7-34. Man, I know his completion percentage took a very big slump, man. But G. Wilkins was able to get 10 sacks, man. We doing pretty good on defensive plays. But what can you say? You're playing on defense most of the time, so that's what happens when you're on defense most of the time. So we got 20 scholarships remaining. We already have 5 people to sign, so that means we got 6 eligible signees left because we're only losing 11 people. We got to use these wisely, very wise. We're going to our largest deficit. Aaron Smith locked us out. Aaron Smith has done got interested in going to Florida Atlantic, Troy, and FIU, man. Like I said, we're going to open the door for this kid. We want to get back in it. We want to get back in it with him. That allowed us to get within 435 points. We don't need Ben Brown because we got a good bit of cornerbacks. He left us. Kendall Williams left us. So we got this free safety here. We got 1,200. He want to go to Ole Miss, yo. He's from Mississippi, so you know that's a given. But we're gonna put 500 on his back also. Then we got Anthony Chase. Anthony Chase is he want to go to North Texas now. He want to go to Georgia State, and he's still interested in us. And we're right there up on their tails. We want to see. He is a pretty good recruit, man. Everybody's fighting for this guy's service. We had him come in on week 7. He went to North Texas on week 10. And then he going to Georgia State on week 14. I believe we can still get this kid because he already went on his visit already for North Texas, and I believe that's the only plus he's going to get from that. And now we could be able to tone it down a little bit for him. And so Chance Lewis is here. He got us in third. He want to go to Charlotte or mid-Tennessee. Chance is from Tifton. One time it was Georgia State or somebody he was interested in. Georgia State, I believe. But he's on the wall, on the ropes, or on the fence of who he want to go to there too. We just have to get a better lead on him. I'm not sure if we're gonna get him now. We didn't even offer a scholarship to him, but I wasn't gonna offer until we know for sure we was gonna get him. So Aaron Smith, 435. We need this kid. This is a kid that can help us out at wide out once we get our quarterback situation under control. But he's so interested in Florida Atlantic. He's not leaving home. Proximity to home to him is a lot better. The pro potential, we don't have that yet, but we can be able to get it eventually. And he is still got to go to Florida Atlantic on week 14. He already came to our school. Then he got to go to Troy. Man, I see how it's going to be so hard to get this kid. So we are facing reality now. That's what happens when you're a one-star school and you're trying to nail these kids that are, barely interested in you. So USF, we got Darren Matthews from Thomasville, Georgia. Hopefully we can nail him too. He's a pretty decent kid. We can always use people on the offensive line. So we was able to get Brian Johnson the lead on that kid this week. We was able to get the lead on him, but we're not ahead that much. 100, and Eastern Carolina is right there. Steady guy. Let's see if he already went to that school. Did he visit? They got him in week 14, so we got to do all our work now. We got to get everything that we can, throw everything that we can at him for these next couple of weeks. And the same with Trimley. He came to our school last week, but he was able to, we was able to impress him a lot. So we have a lead over those guys, 115. So we were able to get a little more of a lead. He already visited Georgia State, so I believe we can lock it up with him. He's from South Carolina. And Mr. Ray McDuffie, a free safety from Batesburg, South Carolina. He is coming in, and I think we can be able to reel him out. The next person on our tail is West Virginia. And then let's see how important proximity to home is very important to him. Championship contender and playing time. So we got probably West Virginia beat in 2. So we should be able to nail that kid. So Chris McCormick, he's there. 6'2" guard. And I think we'll be able to nail him. So South Carolina is there on our tail, looking very like they didn't even schedule anything. No visit or anything for the kid. So we maybe got him flying under the radar. And Darren Doyle, we got a good lead on him. South Carolina's behind him for Darlington. He's from Darlington, and I think he already visited our school, yes. And South Carolina did offer him a scholarship, but no visit has been scheduled. So long as we can just keep him there, that'll be very good for our program. Trey Pendleton, we got Louisiana Tech on our tail, so this kid from Georgia, I think we probably can nail him also. He been to our school already, we just haven't offered him. And these other schools are offering him that are behind. Louisiana want it, East Carolina, Louisiana Tech. A lot of these kids want it, but he's interested in coming to us because we've been showing him the most love. And then we got Quentin Hurd here, a guard from Camden, South Carolina. His proximity to home is perfect. His playing time, he's looking for it. And we got a little bit to offer for him. So he's been to our school in week 11, I believe. Has he already been? And he's scheduled. He has an offer from Duke, who is looking for him, looking at him. I believe he already came. Yeah, he came and we lost the game. Hopefully we were able to do anything. We weren't able to get anything from him but complimentary visits. So yeah, we got a big lead on him. So our offensive line will look like it's gonna probably turn out to be okay in a few years to come. So we got Brandon McDaniel here. Got a good lead on Temple and all these other guys. He's from Greensboro, North Carolina, not too far away from us. Proximity to home is pretty good. So we got a lead on him. We have scheduled. Nobody else scheduled. They're not that interested in this kid, and you see why. Because he's a JUCO kid, but he's 6'4", 236, pretty good size. And Michael Goodman is here. We got him. He's a D tackle, pretty small D tackle, 5'11", but he's 270. And we scheduled him for a visit. He's the only school he's visit all year long. Nobody else offer him anything, no other scholarships but ours. And Markel Tanner, cornerback JUCO kid out of Pinellas Park, Florida. I love to have some kids from Florida in our secondary, but he's a JUCO kid also. Proximity to home is what mattered to him. Playing time is not looking that good because we have a good bit of cornerbacks, and also he hasn't visited no other school, just our school, and other schools that he's interested in most of the time. They're getting up, but they're not pursuing him. You can see that. So Maurice Brock, a 1-star running back from Walterboro, South Carolina. Maurice is proximity to home. His playing time's not that good. We're not pursuing him that much. We're just giving him just in case we may can get him for a walk-on. I don't believe we're going to offer this kid, but nobody else is pursuing him either. He's only been around school. That's the only visit he has been getting. 6'3", 195, pretty good size. Could be a fullback for us. And William Dykes, a cornerback from Pearl, Mississippi. He's being scouted by Mississippi State. They ain't showing that much interest in him. And he hasn't visited nobody else but us. And Otis Rivera, Berwyn, Illinois. Can't believe we got a kid from Illinois interested in Furman. So he is not being pursued by anybody else. You can tell right there that nobody else is really pursuing him but us. He just, his proximity to home is a B-. He's not that far away from home, but it could be a deal breaker for him. Playing time, he's not, seeing that much playing time. With the Coach Prestige, he's like that too. So maybe he just want to come play for Coach McGruff because he knows a lot of good stuff is coming in the future. Some bowl games, some recognition from the Sun Belt. And also Jason Hines got a big lead for this kid. This is the receiver. We wanted Aaron Smith, but if we don't get him, we can always say that we got Jason Hines, 6'1", 202 kid. He's playing time. He could get some burn, seeing some time early on the field. His freshman year, maybe his sophomore year. Proximity to home is what he's looking at also. Scouting, 64 overall. He just took it downwards. He went down a little bit after the preseason scouting. And week 9, he came to see us. Nobody else is really pursuing him. I don't know why, because he hasn't even got an offer. Only offer he got is from us. Everybody else down there just not even paying him any attention. I don't know why. Let's check out his scouting. Maybe they're not interested in him because of... But I think he's going to be pretty okay. But Adam Jennings, here from Columbia, South Carolina, speed back. He got a lead. We can nail him most of the time. He's here. He want to... The proximity home is big for him. Playing time. He can get a decent amount of playing time early. He can be on special teams or something like that. And his top schools, we're the only person that he's that's interested in him also. And Kerry Mason, the gym, I believe he's a diamond in the rough. He's going to surprise a lot of people. They want to let him fly on the radar. The number 52 DN, I don't understand. He's from Alabama. Cincinnati wanted him. Auburn wanted him. Georgia Southern wanted him, but nobody actually pursued the kid. Nobody told him to come in for a visit. We were the only school that was asking him to come in and, showing him around, treating him like royalty, but he's been overlooked. Cincinnati said no. Nobody's pursuing him. But we'll happily take him. But he's just holding out on us, just hoping that another school give him an offer. Just sign on with us, bro, and you'll be good to go. So our recruiting class, we're at 107, 3 3-stars, 2 stars. We only have 1. 1 stars. We only have 1. Our best person we signed so far is Holland. #1 on our recruiting board. So let's get into this week's game. A good overview of what we're doing on in the recruiting part of everything. I like to go through the recruiting very thorough in the end of the season, because that beginning of the season is a lot of kids, and you know, they start dropping off and signing on the schools and everything else. Let me get rid of some of these points here so we can go into the game. Oh, 100. I thought we had only 5,000. I forgot we got 5,500 because of that skill. We need a lot of help in our recruiting area. We need to spend a lot of time with these kids. They're going to be the ones that make the difference of our program, for our program, buddy. Oh, and I also forgot to see if anybody was looking to visit. I believe we got everybody to visit already. I believe we did. Everybody's been on a visit, I believe. And all it is now is just up to the assistant coaches and everybody to get on that recruiting trail and make these kids come to play for the Coach McGruffin squad. So we're finally traveling back on the road again. We're back on the road once again this week, going up against South Alabama. We're going up against South Alabama, and we're going to bring out the white helmets. We are white out everywhere. Bring out all white uniforms. I believe we're gonna wear the Paladin labeled jerseys. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe to the channel like we always say, and show us some love. Hit that notification bell. Just drop some comments. Tell us how you feel about this the series, how it's going, and you know, let's get to it, baby. We are here, almost winding down the season. It's been a long time coming. No change is gonna come. We're here though. A great inaugural season for Furman, man. A great inaugural season. So the visiting prospects they got Andre Wood coming, a athlete, 4-star kid, probably one of the top recruits they have this year on their board, and they got a pretty strong recruit and a better recruits out there in Alabama. And we got to watch out for this defense and Xavier Johnson. He's about to. We're not trying to let him crack 1,000 yards on us. We're not. So we're here, baby, early in the afternoon, out here in Alabama, trying to get a W on the road. I'm not sure if we won any games on the road. We won 4 games. We beat FCS. We beat Arkansas State. We beat Georgia State. Was the only team we beat on the road, I believe. Yep, that's the only team we beat on the road. We're trying to get our second road win up this year, and hopefully we can get back into the talks about a bowl game or such, because we are looking to shock the Sun Belt. Our first year in the Sun Belt, and we are able to make some noise. 4 wins, bro, in 8 games. Now let's go. The Jaguars is up next. I like the little intro, and they got some runners. They got some dogs out there. SportsCenter is next. Really? Oh, so this must be a nationally broadcast game. Lab People Stadium. Please let oh, there we go. Let it go in our favor for once. Finally, now we can tell the offense what we want them to do. make them come out on offense. Now let's go. The South Alabama team, I believe, is going to be one of the top teams in maybe 1 or 2 years in the Sun Belt. There's a lot of talent in Alabama, and plus they have a pretty good foundation of talent already here. The running back is Xavier Johnson right there. Watch out for that kid. He can run that thing. We on him, but he is what this offense looks for to get all of that extra yards and get this offense started. We cannot let him run crazy today. We out here. Wilkins up front. We got those 4 outside linebackers. Because Garvin would try to run it also. Look at him. He loved to have the luxury of Xavier Johnson back there because he know the defense is keying on him, which is allow him a lot of room to run the ball. These teams in the Sun Belt love the read option because the passing is not great in the Sun Belt. It's all about speed for right now. But we're going to change that. We're going to bring great quarterbacks into the Sun Belt and make sure everybody recognize that we in the Sun Belt also can make passes, be high-flying offenses. So this first drive is going kind of rough, man. This running game is killing us. Xavier Johnson is getting everything he normally does. The read options. This is what these guys do, man. But we're still here. We're fighting. We just need to stay with them. We're not giving up big plays, big plays. We just got to tackle better. Oh, nice tackle to jar that ball loose. Nice way to get out there. Ohio State playing Michigan State this week. That'll be a good game. I think Iowa State and Oklahoma's playing too. I wonder if Iowa State's still undefeated, man. Gotcha. Xavier Johnson finally in the backfield. 4th and 10, man. Penn State cracked the top 10 again, man. Penn State got back in the top 10. Penn State is losing. They lost like 2 games earlier this season, but they're making their way back to the top 10. They said they're trying to get into the national championship game. Good stop on D. Good way to hold them out. So Clemson and Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech was ranked number 3. We knew they can't run with Clemson and Kelly Bryant and them. Clemson is just too much. Too much for them. Yeah, Oklahoma's winning against Iowa State. I mean, yeah. 15 receptions for Thompson, man. That is crazy. 3 touchdowns. Every 5 passes, he must be scored. So we got a play action screen right here. Let's see if they play off of them. So it's Colbert right there. Hopefully we don't. Oh. He caught it, but the defense reacted right in time. Pretty fast. These Alabama kids are pretty fast, man. So we're going to run the F trail because I hate that halfback fake. Look at Hannah. Hannah even out here nervous. Scared. Oh, man. He threw it behind my boy. My boy right there. He's nervous as he can be. You're going to hit this screen play to get this dude kind of calmed down because he ain't been on the road in weeks. Done got comfortable at home. And we couldn't get anything there. The speed is there. You can see the speed. Two for 3. His passing is okay. So good punt by Early. Hopefully he can't feel it. Oh, he muffed it. And he lays on top of it. Saved his team. The ball hit him in the head. You better put your hands up and look for the ball. Okay, defense stopped these guys first drive. But we gave us some big plays on the way. But we finally found ourselves Oh, almost intercepted. Almost intercepted. Good play on defense. Good way to be there, young boy. Good way. So we got Wilkins back again. We got 3 down linemen. We stunting up front. We respecting that running game. We respect that running game. That's why we sit in the house. That's why we sit in the house. Good sack, Mentor. Good sack. Mentor, there you go again, the true freshman. We gonna make them respect us. Yeah, we ain't laying up on that. We ain't gonna let the Xavier run wild on us. We come in y'all house, and y'all got a packed stadium, and we trying to get the W. Oh man, no pressure. Get back there, safety. Almost an interception. Good way to come over and help your cornerback. You got Cole Garvin out here looking scared, man. McBride couldn't get off the block. I wonder if we can get a up in there. Come on, Milliken. Run that thing, boy. He got a little burst with him. A nice little burst. Good way to throw that thing up in there. Alright, we're gonna do that screen again. We gotta get Hannon in rhythm. He's in rhythm now, it seems like, after a good bit of plays. Oh shit. Had to throw that away because I didn't want to throw that interception. But they were coming. We're going to run the stretch play. Keep these wide receivers tight over here. Make it look like a 2-tight formation. Oh, nice way to find that edge, that hole. Keep it cutting back. That was a big run there. Nothing was there, but he was allowing himself some time to find something. Okay, so we're running the bootleg play action. Oh, almost an interception on the play. That linebacker read that one. He read that play like the back of his hand. He seen it coming. We're gonna just run it up the middle here. Hopefully we can get the first down. There we go. We're able to get the first down there. We're going to run this inside cross here. We're trying to get something started on offense early. I might hit these backs out of the backfield. Just to get something going. Then we'll take a shot down the field. Get them to respect the backfield for receiving, knowing that we got other options coming out the backfield. 3 for 6, 3 yards. We got to have a better game completing the passes than last game. Can't go through that again. Oh, the speed is there, especially on the corner. McLeod can't even get anything going. He's not the fastest running back. So play action tight end corner. We're going to fake it like we're going to run the ball. And we're going to try to hit that tight end in the corner. If not, oh man, overthrew the kid. He's mad, man. He's gonna be mad every time, especially when it's right there for him. And he was wide open. The tight end, I didn't even want to try that because I felt like the safety already decided on where he wanted to go. And Cobra just needs a quarterback that can get him that ball on the money, and he would have had a couple touchdowns. I think he only got 2 on the season. The quarterback battle next year will be in full effect. We're just going to let Hannon finish out the season since he's been winning. Sort of like Tim Tebow. You remember when Tim Tebow was playing in the NFL? It was like, oh man, he just throws disgusting. But for some reason, he finds ways to win games. That's how we feel about Hannon. So we got Wilkins up front, 2 men down, 4 linebackers, give us 6 in the box so we can defend the run and the pass at the same time. Good way to stay on top of your players and your coverage. Cole Garvin, we can't get anything going. Under smoke here. We got Hallman coming off the edge there, just in case Johnson gets that ball. Nope, he don't get it. We still got people coming. That's what I'm talking about. He's coming up to play too. Magwood, he been doing his thing. He been doing his thing. He rushes the quarterback with as relentless as they come, bro. So we got the safety coming down to give us some more pressure up front. Good tackle, 4th and 10. Andrew Rinkenmeyer, nothing for you, boy. I said, give us about 2 or 3 years, we'll be the kings of the Sun Belt, I believe. With these sliders I got, I think it's gonna make it more challenging. And the recruiting rules that I have to make it more challenging, like you can see right now. The games we won, the consistency, you got to get in rhythm and a lot about it. Passing, you're running, you're a quarterback. Your team has to be, my goodness, but your team has to be just in, rhythm, winning streak. Like that winning streak we had going into that Texas State game. We could have won it. We were there, but we lost all momentum. So we good, though. Oh, man, I'm surprised he caught that one. Like, look at him underthrowing like crazy. What's wrong with him? But, yes. So, it'll allow us to really fight for these games, man. We have to fight for games. Especially, these games be kind of close. They get blown out very quick. Oh, man. He threw it behind him again. The guys right there going for it. And then the lineman giving them time to make those passes. The lineman is giving them time to make those passes. That's the headache. Pulling your hair out all season long with handing that quarterback. Hannon down there getting a talking to. He don't even play defense. Coach is in his face like, what is that, bro? Come on. So we faking like we got a decoy out there, like he's gonna cover, but he's just blitzing. Glad he overthrew him. Cause that would have been 6 for the house. My DBs out there talking like they did something. Y'all got saved. So this game is kind of looking like last week's. First quarter, nobody able to do anything. Just whoever get the first break will probably hold momentum for a while. Number 2, Florida going against South Carolina. Georgia Southern and ULM down there banging it out. But I believe these Sun Belt is up for grabs, man. Whoever get hot as of late, I believe they can take the Sun Belt. So 4th and 6. Ball fairly thrown in front of Andrew, and he couldn't keep his feet and ran right out of bounds. So Milliken, can you get your first return of the season to the house? Maybe he got in. First return of the season by Jamar. I remember like yesterday when we took him off of the bench and said, hey, this is your job for the rest of the season. This is your job. And he finally takes one back. The vision there was unbelievable. We knew he had the capabilities to do stuff like that. So Georgia Southern, they're going at it with ULM. 1-7 on the season. I'm surprised Georgia Southern, stinking it up like that. ULM 3-5. It comes to show you that talent don't matter all the time, as you guys can see through the Furman Dynasty so far. That it's all about the coaching, bro. And also the execution of your players. So we are 10-0 against a good South Alabama team. We just got to stick it to them. Stay there. Only gave up 40 yards in the first quarter all together. We ain't put up that many yards ourselves, but we've been playing pretty good defensively. Like I always say, I love my defense. Offensively, I don't know, one-on-one battle here, and they beat us. Sam Harris caught it one-on-one. That's what they wanted. That was Milliken out there. I know he was tired. I know Milliken was tired from that return, but that one-on-one with the safety, he wasn't ready for him. Like I said, I don't use a catch. I like my players to do. I let them make the decision on themselves, because then you can see all of the recruiting and all that stuff, man. Just in case you guys forget, I have to reiterate it that, you know, I don't do any of that. I don't do all of this. You know, I can use a catch and all that for my receivers and everything too, but it's meant for the attributes to really matter. When I throw it up to him, I don't click on the guy. Let him make the decision. Big passing play. That was a big passing play. And got these guys down. And that was like the deepest pass made on us all season. That was converted. And now we on the 15 with our backs against. And you got your guy Garvin out there. And he was running it wide open. Surprised he didn't take it in. Sam blitz. One big play can change the whole game, bro. 3 wideouts out there. I believe they're still going to run it. They just want to spread it out to make us. There you go. Big tackle. Big tackle from number 42, John Mackey. We're doing cover 1 robber. A few stunts up front just to get a quarterback some distraction. And McCoon was able to get him, man. Sometimes the quarterback run past my guy, but sometimes he doesn't. And we can get him. So we're going to run cover 4 here. Even though it's short field, we want to have guys in place to be able to defend the goal line from a passing aspect. And that cover 4 works right at the goal line for us. After one big play, we were able to just hold these guys to a field goal. Get the offense back on the field. The offense had a good breather after the punt return for a touchdown and a defensive drive and the other defensive drive. So the quarterback can get on the field now with a lead of 7, and we can hopefully get something going with our running game. We're going to let Milliken bring it out this drive too, just in case he may break one more. And he's getting busy. I believe he's feeling it this game. Jamar, you're going to have to bring something that we need to get over these teams like this. So we about to run the play action. Oh man, he's right there, and then overthrow him too. He have the players right there at the position, but his accuracy is not as great as it could be, man. But Tim Tebow is still out here throwing ducks. But get up, McLeod. See if we can run it. Thought he was going to get back up. Thought he fell on the pile. So we do the slot post here. That defense is pretty good. That kid named Finesse Militant. He's finessing. So Dingus, what do you got, brother? I believe we got Dingus good with it. Jump out there and grab that one, baby. Big pass and big catch. We know his accuracy is off, and we need for players to go out there and get the extra effort, make the extra effort to help him out, man. And that was a big dive there. McLeod, turn it up. Good stiff arm, able to get 4 yards out of that, even being trailed by the defensive tackle. He was reading that play for the longest. So we're gonna come out of the gun again. 6 for 13. Got Hannon here, and Dingus, I think he's feeling it. Oh, McLeod was wide open by himself, and we threw the interception. Can you chase him down, Hannon, please? Nothing there. They scored a touchdown on the interception. Sean Greer, a left end, he was in coverage. What are the odds of that happening? Perfect play call. The quarterback just threw it directly to him, and should have dumped it over the top, but my goodness, after a big passing play, South Alabama was able to get a turnover. We scored on special teams. They scored on defense. No offensive touchdowns as of yet. But man, it's knotted up again. Things can change that fast, bro. Miller can. You want to take another one to the house, brother? Go ahead. We give you the okay. It's going to be hard against these guys because they shed blocks like crazy. Number 12 Auburn going against number 17 Georgia. That should be a good game also. So we're going to do the halfback split screen. Handing through an interception. I believe that's his 11th on the season. His interceptions be chalked up to the inaccuracy of his. A lot of times he's not the most accurate quarterback, but he can keep his head through adversity. That's one thing we like about him. He stays focused even after making many mistakes. Like that Louisville game, he threw Louisiana game. He threw like 5 interceptions or 4 interceptions, but he was able to come back. He kept his composure. He don't let stuff get to him as much as other people do, and he just continues to play hard. So we got Mason and Robinson on the drag. Hopefully Mason can get free. Mason, throw it behind him, man. He's very risky at quarterback, especially. That's what we don't we try to limit him. Certain routes seem as if he can't get fly routes or anything going. But McLeod, hopefully we can get this first down by running the ball. Boom, it's a lane right there. Good way to find holes. His vision is nearly perfect. He's able to find holes sometimes that I don't even see. We got Scogan in there. Scogan hasn't been Scogan as of late. In the last game, we were looking for Scogan to come in and make some magic, but that wasn't happening. Normally, he'll pound the ball all the way up, all the way to the fourth quarter and come in and help us relieve McLeod, but that didn't happen. Good run, McLeod. 5 yards on the rush. 7 rushes for 33 yards, almost 5 yards a carry. He's having a pretty good game so far. Now I'm about to run the read option. Hopefully we can keep the linebackers there. Yep, and McLeod's able to find a seam. Oh, he was tackled by the shoelaces. That seam was open, boy. If he had an extra burst, boy, I think he hit. I believe he hit the final gear already at the 10 yard after 10 yards of running. Get your speed up, boy. You'll be able to take those to the house. We know he don't have any speed. He just straight power. Scogan is. So it looked like we're getting our running game. We're getting our running game off on this drive after the interception. So we got a drag from Dingus. Dingus is catching those. I like Dingus. He's a pretty big receiver for a slot receiver, but he's, he makes things happen. So McLeod, can we get this first down, buddy? Yep, and a little more. Ooh, fumble. Oh my goodness, Robinson there for the recovery. That was luckily happened. He got hit both sides, sandwiched, my boy. He fumbled the ball, and Robinson picked it up. That would have hurt if we would have fumbled that at the end zone. I hope you're okay, McLeod. I hope you're okay. I know you just took a seat, man. That was a big hit on you. We need you, baby, to get back right. And we got Scogan in there just powering his way in the end zone to give us 6 there. That's what I'm talking about. Scogan. That guy probably got like 12 touchdowns already this season. Probably about to break the record, school record. 11 plays of 55 yards. I know it wasn't 11 seconds, but I don't know where they get that from. But I guess after the fumble. But we were able to score after the interception from the last drive and a near fumble at the goal line. So let's get a big stop on special teams here. He almost found the seam there. So we're going to run the middle linebacker blitz. We're only up by 1 score, and we know these guys can score in a hurry. So I believe they're going to run it this time, so we're going to leave it just like that. Oops. Even though he ran it, we weren't able to know who he was going to give it to. Northwestern is leading Michigan. Number 6 Michigan. Northwestern is giving a fight. If Northwestern pull an upset on Michigan, man, you can be surprised. That will go down in the history books at Northwestern. See, he's running the option. Gonna lay him out. Good hit, Harmon. Can't stand it. We can't stand it when they doing it on us, but we love to do it on them too. But yeah, that's their bread and butter, man. We know it. That's the only play they really call is a read option most of the time, because they know they can get us off balance. McCoon, Xavier Johnson caught that, man. Xavier Johnson good enough to make it to the NFL, I believe. He's one of the most athletic. Him and Marcus Cox, 2 of the top backs in the Sun Belt. McCoon, get off your block, brother. Good way to get a hit on him. That was a good hit by the defensive end. I think that was Mentor, not the end, but the linebacker maybe. That was a big hit to make him force that ball out pretty wobbly. Oh, screenplay react. Oh, get on him. That's Xavier Johnson. We can't afford to let him get loose. He was ready to stiff arm that first defender. We had to get there on the tackle, man. We got washed in on the defensive line, man. It was Chuck McGruff defense. No screenplays. Well, that kid, Xavier Johnson, can get those screenplays off easily. Good tackle. Oh, he's broke. He broke one. Oh, he went the other way. And we there. Oh, a touchdown that fast by Trey Mentor, man. Look at him getting busy. We had the opportunity to tackle him multiple times. 1, 2. He broke that one. 3, he had my guy diving in the wrong direction. His change of direction is so fast and he's so elusive. How can you be a backup running back with that much talent? Do y'all want to come to Furman? We take transfers. But yes, that was pretty amazing run, bro. Pretty amazing run. So Northwestern, like I was saying, 4-5 team is up on Michigan. I don't know if Michigan's still hurting from their first loss of the season. I don't know what happened there, but they better get it together. Just the second quarter. I believe they're going to pull it out. So we're going to return it again. Thomas back spasm. We'll return. We haven't had many injuries this year. We haven't been having... Oh, fumble late. I should have left it in the end zone. A fumble by Milliken. My goodness. I should have left it in the end zone. Tried it. After that one return for a touchdown, we tried to bring it out on that one, and that was a bad decision, my friend. Hopefully we can get overturned. His knee was down. I believe so, but it happened so fast that I didn't even notice his knee was down. Yes, his knee was down. You can see right there, and the ball popped out afterwards. So luckily we keep the ball, and hopefully it reversed. Players reversed. Good. That was a tough hit. He's going to be rattled for the rest of the game after getting laid out like that. So 1 minute left in the second quarter. Hannon is still feeling under the weather. Oh, Robinson, you got to put those in, bro. Help your boy Hannon out. He's trying out here. We're going to do the slide outs here. Maybe Dangus can get free. No, it's not for him. It's for McLeod. Good catch there. Hopefully we can get his composure back under control. Yes. After one catch for 6 receptions for McLeod, pretty good. We want Cobra over top, depends on what the safety does. No Cobra. Oh, sack. Nothing was there on that play. Maybe we should have just rolled out. We're going to try the 4 verticals. I shouldn't. I don't want to really, but heck, what can you do? Mason, get over there. My goodness. He had to look around and see if it was the pass was for him. My goodness. 9 for 20, 54 yards, 1 interception. We're 4 and 8 on third downs. We're just gonna run the ball here. If we get the first down, it'll be great. But I don't think we're going to get it. They're gonna call timeout and they're gonna take their chances with 24 seconds left. If they want to make a mistake like that, they can go ahead. If they get an interception, we take it to the house, that would be lovely. But you can have it. We're not taking any risk. Holy crap. He got laid out. Good tackle, Hayes. Good way to trail him and get him down. 2-man under. That's what we're running, baby. That's what we're running. 2-man under. All right. Get on them. Oh, Xavier Johnson has all of the field in front of him. 10 seconds left. The big run. Almost 100 yards in the first half rushing against us. We're still in it. We're tied up. We can't have brain farts on defense or offense. Come on. He's going to run it again. Xavier got the field wide open. They're going to call timeout again. Maybe they're going to try for a field goal. No, they're going to... Oh, it's a field goal. But we were believing that they were going for it. Maybe a fake. I believe it's a fake. Maybe a fake. Come on. No fake. And he punts it. And it's wide right. And we're going to halftime with the score knotted up. 17-17. Furman is in the dogfight for another week. Fighting with a slightly better team. So Milliken, we're going to take it out again. We're not afraid of these guys. Ooh, Milliken found a seam. Can't get to the corner. That little kicker tackled him. He is small. He came and got him, though. Milliken been giving us good returns all game. So now we're about to get this running game out and under control again to start the second half. 80 rush yards so far. We're going to go with the play action power O. Hopefully we can get some one-on-one with the wide out over there. We're going to try Robinson, man. We're trying Robinson. Depends on the safety. Nope. We're trying Cobra. Oh, my goodness. Look at the offensive line. The offensive line, was found. They wasn't even there. They was at the top of the field, and the rest of the guys was all the way back there, like 3 people. I'm like, what the offensive line is doing? Letting guys through. Hey, come on through, man. We having a party. Take our quarterback out. Oh, big pick there. Didn't need that. And a flag on the face mask. I believe that's the second interception of the game. I'm not sure. Yeah. Big interception. I thought Mason would have been able to make a big play. I know it's risky, but you got to take chances, man. You got to. You never know when they work in your favor. Alright, so we got the safety coming down. I think that's McMorris. And the screen, he throws it away. Because, man, we can't let that kid get off on the screen. Because if he do, that's touchdown. He's getting busy. Alright, we looking to get a stop. Big tackle. Oh, he broke a couple tackles on his way to the 31. He was across the first down line, but he was fighting so hard for extra yardage till he pushed himself behind the line, first down line. Okay, so we gave the momentum back early. Somehow we have to get it back from him. Oh, Xavier wide open to the end zone, man. He's getting wide open seams all game. Cover 4, baby. Up in front of us. You know how it worked for us the last time. I think they're going to pass it. Mentor's in there. He already have a score for himself. Hopefully, we believe they're passing the ball. Yep, just like that. We thought we did. Oh, and he still got it. And he ran him over. The athleticism is there. We noticed it. We see it. Bigger players, faster players. The Alabama rejects. You ones that, hey, you don't want to go to Tuscaloosa? Come on down here. We're here. We're trying to take everybody else that y'all don't want. And I guess you can say the same about us, about Clemson and the Gamecocks. If you don't want to go to those schools, we can take y'all. So we're in the same boat. We just got to build up our team, our roster. Milliken, can we get another one, baby? Oh, man. They always chasing them down from behind, man. If we get a little bit more speed, that's those greens. Touchdown. Seeing pastures. So McLeod, we know they coming with the blitz. Get something out of it. If he would have cut back to the left, maybe that would have been a wide open field. We got to steal this one on the roll. We're going to run F trails. We've been able to complete a lot of passes this game. Good spin by Cobra. That was a big time spin there to get the first down, buddy. Once these guys catch the ball, they can do a lot of damage after the catch. You just got to get them. Oh, nice cut for McLeod. Able to get up in there. 13 rushes for 87 yards. 2nd and 1. We're going to try the end around. Hopefully it's Cobra over there with the end around. I think once we keep it tight up in there, we can get some big yards. Boom. Keep it tight like we said. Nothing was there. Our offensive tackle, I believe he's cold. Yep, the offensive tackle is cold. He's giving up sacks, and the quarterback is cold. Good run to get that first down. That's all we needed. We're going to play action, flanker, scratch. I would love to get Robinson across on there. We need a big play this season, man. A big passing play. But a big interception is not what we needed. I don't know why I'm still steady taking risk after seeing what happened. I know the accuracy is not there, but we needed something. Good tackle. Stay on Xavier Johnson. That's 3 interceptions. They're hard to swallow. He threw the pass 9 for 18. I don't even believe we got 1 turnover all game. Man, we got to get one of them, guys. 2 for 7. The defense is playing good. We just giving up the ball on offense, letting these guys get short fields. Oh, what was it? Is it pass interference? Offense? I hope offense. Yeah, we declined that. I didn't even see what happened on that play. We're getting the ball back. 147 yards, man. 3 interceptions by Hannon. No more deep passes. We just got to be safe, man. They on him. They on him like white on rice, boy. They say no more. You're not breaking anything else. So we got Hannon out here. He's still cold. Not sure what is he gonna do. So Mason catches it. Oh man, he couldn't turn it upfield. The completion percentage for Reese Hand is not bad. Just the yards not good. It's just barely under 50%. Big tackle in the backfield Sean Greer, he got a sack already, 2 tackles for loss. We're going to slip the screen back again. I believe we can get a big play. Oh man, number 4, who are you, man? You just outran that line. You like, yo, buddy, you ain't running. You ain't about to block me. You too slow. 64 yards still, man. We can't even crack the 100-yard mark in passing. Almost dropped it. We got 3 turnovers. They got 0. Defensively, we're back on defense. Good tackle. Good way to keep Samari from getting a big play. Dog shoot pinch. Alright, we send the Holman off the side over there just to keep the quarterback honest. I hope he can knock him loose and get something off of him. Okay, overthrow that little guy, little Harris. Like he about 5'9". I would love to get me a slot receiver about that height and just let him dart. But once we get the all-stars at quarterback, though, we gotta get a good quarterback. Oh, good tackle. McComb can't let Xavier Johnson get any extra yards. It'll be like a Tasmanian devil down there. Alright, punter able to get it off, and this is where Milliken normally shines, but there's no shining there, buddy. Rutgers got a lead on Penn State. Is this upset weekend? Good pass, good way to get rid of it. They were on him, hounding him like crazy. They're gonna run the draw up the middle, keep him honest. Oh, he had a scene. He created something out of 4 yards when nothing was there, but the offense wasn't, the defense wasn't, phased by it. We got Cloverfield. We try to hit him on that hitch route. And then he dropped it. He's ready to go upfield. You gotta hold on to those, big fella. He's giving. When he hit you, he's gonna hit you. He's not. And the all game long, we complaining about him not getting the ball to us. Oh, then we got another one. It's the okie doke every game. Every game, just call it fair catch, young fella, and let the ball go out of bounds or whatever in the end zone. But you tried to do too much there and give us a chance to get back in this one. We just complained that we didn't have a turnover, but yeah, now we got a turnover. Now we need to execute, we need to capitalize on it and get in the end zone. Come on, Scogan, give us something, baby. Nothing. They closing in on everything on defense. We're going to just let it go to the fourth quarter. Give these guys a breather on offense. Look like we're going to have to take a shot to the end zone. I believe we're going to take a shot to Embo with the comeback Z post. Oh man, he is out of it right now. Maybe Robinson, maybe Cobra. Or maybe run it, Hannon. Touchdown, baby. No passing touchdown, but you will move. The legs still work, buddy. The legs still work. And that's all that meant. The legs still work. We wanted to take a risk, but 3 interceptions. We didn't want any of that end zone action. Not with you, buddy. So the game is knotted up with Northwestern and Michigan. Should still be a good game going on in. It's the fourth quarter. They just started the fourth quarter. So everything should still be like 0-0 with them. But Michigan got a receiver with 8 receptions, 131 yards. Purdue winning against Minnesota, but they were ranked earlier in the season, but that was all a fluke. And Michigan State is beating Ohio State. The Big Ten was in the top 10, like a couple of teams top 5. But ever since, they have to hit. They got to go heads up each week, bro. With each other. They got to go head on with each other each week. So they kind of hurt each other chances for the national championship. Can we get a pick? Oh, almost picked it off. They kind of hurt each other in the national championship looks of things because they take each other out and everybody's still buying. So a lot of them right now is playing stinker. I don't believe it's an undefeated team in the Big Ten. They're just trying to upset everybody else and make sure they're not in there. Good defensive play by McCoon there. He was pretty fast just now, able to get his hands up to do something, deflect the pass. Wilkins is there. Garvin is trying, and a pick by Williams. I believe. Face mask at least, coach. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. Williams able to catch a pick. We got 2 turnovers in the second half. We had 3 on our end, but we're going to take this one and try to get something started on offense. Nice run by Hannon in the end zone the last game. Not last game, but the last drive. Oh, almost on the money. The good defense from the DB because he had those in his hand. That was his. You almost had to chuck it up to him. We're going to do the stick play. I'm not messing with that fullback screen. That thing worked sometime, but I'm not messing with it right now. So we might want to hit Robinson or Dingus. Depends on how the defense plays. It's Robinson on the slant. Able to get 10 yards on that one right there. Good pass and good catch. 1 reception finally. 14 for 29, 3 interceptions. Maybe got Mason or Robinson coming across the middle again. Go for it, Mason. 1-on-1 with a linebacker, I believe. That was a good matchup. We had to take that chance. We're going with the power O right now. Try to get Reese Hannon over 100 yards this game. Good run for Scogan. Got 101 yards rushing on offense now. We're going to run this halfback draw from under center. Hopefully we can get 5 yards. Boom. I believe we got it. I believe we got a little extra. Big run by Scogan right there. He was being suppressed the whole game. But number 4, less than 4 yards average each carry. But he was able to break his biggest run just now. So we get a blitz in the A gap. But I believe we can pick it up. And Scogan can face mask. That's what I'm talking about. Scogan ran that guy over and the other guy face mask. We about to go in the end zone on that. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we needed last game from Scogan. To get us in the end zone at least one time. So we're going to dive it up in there again. Make these guys stop us. Make them stop us. I don't think they prepared to stop us. They just got too many. Them holes are too big. Scogan runs up in there for a touchdown in the fourth quarter to put us up 7 points, man. Big score. Big score for Furman. Wonder if we can get our 5th win right here on the road. It would be wonderful for us to do that. So we're going to kick it off here. in the middle right here. Got my guy Early up here. Early. All we have to do on defense now is not give up the big play and hopefully march out here with a W. So look at it. We got 59 plays. We controlling the time of possession. As long as we hold the ball longer than these guys, we should be okay. Because we know they can just break. We know they can just break the first play easily. Big tackle, man. That last play was pretty scary. I thought he was going to get us. So little Harris is out there. He caught the 3-yard reception. Second and 7. Stay with him. Pick, almost interception. If Hallman would have kept his face looking at the quarterback, he could have picked that one off. But we'll take that deflection this time. And hopefully we can get a stop here. 3 people on McCoon, giving them guys time. Forced them to overthrow it or throw it out of bounds. And we're able to get the ball back on defense. If we can score here, this will put the game away in our eyes. But not really, but we have to hold the ball for a little while. Oh, my goodness. He ran down on my guy. So what he got? Holding on the receiving team. Going to push us all the way back to the 16. Come on, Rodney. You know better than that, bro. We're going to run these slants right here from the shotgun. You got to hold on to those, my friend. You got to hold on, Mason. Hey, Mason, I don't know what's going on with him this game. He normally holds those. Boom. Nice bounce to the outside. See if we can get those extras. Stiff arm. Good run. He almost, I don't know where he got that extra little speed from, but he almost tripped up in the backfield. So we're going to run this ISO right up the middle here. Scogan is giving us that burst we need in the last quarter, buddy. He is letting us, he giving it. Look at him falling forward. They can't even take him down. They're going to dive it to the left side this time. That gap looks open. As long as the linebacker don't show the blitz. He showed the blitz. And Feature was able to get in there to get some yards. So we're going to get this tight end angle going. See if we can get some yards while they're expecting us to continue running. Oops. Throw it away. Get out of that one, because man, that pocket collapsed. We're gonna stretch it out to the right side of the field here. That side of the field is loaded, it look like, but I'm not sure if those corners are coming down. Oh man, I thought they were gonna go into coverage, but they fired down. We're going to do a deep curl. I don't even want to do the screen. Robinson maybe get a one-on-one matchup right there. The safety is coming down. We don't have much time to get rid of it. Robinson is there and was able to get the first down. I think that's his second reception of the game for 28 yards. That's very deflating to the defense. 15 for 33 passing yards, 93 yards for my guy. Scogan able to, like I'm saying, like Scogan able to run that fella over. He's too big for those guys on the secondary, man. Don't try to put him up against one of your safeties. He's gonna lay him out. Feature able to get a few yards, 2 yards. He's not a great runner, but he's able to come in and get us at least 1 or 2 yards every game. And we can use them on short downs, short yardage downs. And my guy Scogan right there finding his way through those holes, man. 14 rushes and 74 yards. Mostly get all of his burning in the second half to relieve my guy McLeod. And Feature, he can't dodge many tackles or break many tackles. I mean, find holes and spin off anything. So fast fullback screen may be a good play right now, because since they're centering the house, this works perfect. Oh man, he read that play. It works perfect when everybody's buying it, but that guy right there, number 12, they knocked the heck out of my quarterback too. That guy number 12 is a pretty good defensive tackle. He can run, he can read, his awareness must be through the ceiling. He can read. Look at my guy Scogan, man, able to fight his way on top of that guy to get the first down. That is what it takes. It's necessary to win games, baby. 17 first downs to their 9. We came in here. We're coming in here. We're trying to get our second road victory of the year, man. The Sun Belt wasn't expecting Furman to come in and compete early. This their first inaugural season, but they haven't been expecting us to do this. But now that they know we are here, they must respect us. No more timeouts for the defense. They won't be able to ice our kicker. And I believe we can go up by 2 scores here. Good tackle there, Trey. I can believe we can go up by 2 scores here by making this field goal. The wind is against us 4 miles per hour to the southeast. We're going to chew the clock for the field goal. I believe a lot of their fans had left. They don't believe in their school. There's a comeback. Earlier, those stands was crowded with people. And I believe we got it. Put us up 2 scores. Big kick right there. Miami beats Duke by 7 points. Miami still ranked number 13 in the country. Duke are no scrubs in this year, so talent-wise, they can hang with the best of them. All right, 34-24, man. Coming off that loss, that shutout loss to Texas State, we were able to come out here, produce some points on the board, get the running game going. I believe we got close to 200 yards rushing. Our running game helps us out a lot. The running defense for South Alabama wasn't able to contain us. By keeping those guys behind, forcing them to throw the ball more often than they expected, holding on the ball in time possession, made Cole Garvin throw the ball 30. When we know they're a running team. And Dewey got another interception. Good defense from Austin Williams. 2 deflections, 1 interception. They kept trying to him today. And he showed those guys he's not the one to be tested. Harris, nice catch. I mean, a nice tackle also to save it. Cover one alert is where we going since we got a lot of receivers out here. McCoon is there with the sack, able to get him down with the sack. We're going cover 4. I think he's spiking it anyway. Yeah, he's spiking it. Trying to give his team a chance, but we believe we came in here and took any opportunity they had away from them. It got kind of tight when the score was 17-17, but we were able to come out on top, buddy. Another sack from Brian Ross. Cole can't get anything going. Cole Garvin can't get anything going. Garvin can't get nothing. We was almost there with McCoon, but turnover on downs here. So we'll kneel and take this game, and another big win for Furman. Big win against South Alabama. Even though our quarterback play was okay, but 3 interceptions. If we didn't throw 3 interceptions, it would have been a pretty good game for my guy Hannon, but 3 interceptions. He was able to bounce back to make some big plays later on in the game to give us the lead. You know, no touchdowns, but he was able to make some first downs. He played a pretty good game. And like we said, this is your team, young fella. Will these guys on to a bowl game however you feel is the best way to do it. And we appreciate everything you do for the team. And my boy Scogan came in with 17 carries, 72 yards, 2 touchdowns. Most of it done in the second half to wind the game down. And appreciate y'all guys watching this video, man. Subscribe to the channel. And also hit that notification bell and 100 I shoot, baby. Hold it down. 1.